beyond excited.
Talking about your career, where do you seek for inspiration?
A couple of places. In terms of like a theme, yeah, I always look in two places. Either for technique and for design theme to pull it together. For technique, I like going and seeing what Sarah is doing for Copenhagen and seeing what kind of stuff, techniques that they're doing, because it's kind of like when you get a feel of the fabric, you get inspired by the fabric, and if you see what other people have done technically wise, you get inspired. For a theme, like a design theme, I look to opera. Yeah, opera, yeah. It takes your mind to a totally different place. And so it just kind of pours out of you. Does that make sense?
Yes. Which is your favorite for your design?
I like fox, because I like the long hair. Do we see it on menswear a lot? No. But I like the loft of it. I like how it captures the air and it just becomes incredibly fluffy. I think most men can probably get away with mink, though they kind of shy away from it, so they go for like shoes. And I'm like, oh, take it up a notch. Let your fur flavor out.
Last question. I've seen your designer.
Yeah.
Which is going to be your future after this project?
I've got like 2 things lined up for I'm a freelance designer, so I'm booked out for the next 8 months. I'm illustrating a book right now that's a sewing book, and so I've got 1,000 illustrations that are due. Yeah, and those, right now I'm up to chapter 12, and it's 27 chapters. And then after that, I'm actually starting to put together, because in the United States, there's no textbooks on fur. And so during the whole process, I started researching this and looking for stuff, and I couldn't find anybody who had anything on fur. So I got approached by a couple of my author friends, and they're like, why don't you just write it? So I'm writing it. There hasn't been a technique book in terms of fur construction done since 1968. And there is literally nothing out there. It's all hands-on. If you don't have somebody who will sit down and show you this, you can't learn it. There's no way to learn it. So, I've got lots of big projects. You start to look at it, a lot of people don't understand why it costs so much, and then you realize it's so much work. It's hours, and it's craftsmanship, and it's to let out a MIG, 50 cuts in a pelt, and it's, 50 pelts for a full-length coat kind of thing. Yeah, it's massive hours of work. And so if people don't understand that, then they don't understand what's the value of it or why it's so expensive.
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for the interview. I'd love to see what you've done. Okay, do you have any webpage we can visit?
Yeah. I've got a blog, and I've got a website. It's wix.com/TGOANDCO/TGOANDCO.
Okay.
I'll get you the link on it.
Fine.
Yeah, no, it's basically my company name basically.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, I'll find you.
Yes, I'm out there.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.